5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Communicate with clarity. Communicate with others as clearly as you can be to avoid misunderstandings, sadness, and drama. If all humans would communicate with impeccability of the word, all our relationships would change. There'd be no wars, no violence, no misunderstandings. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 33, NASDAQ off 5, S&P's down 1.5, gold contract down $4.30, trading at $1,325 an ounce. Silver down 5 cents at $18.50 an ounce. Platinum off $5 at $1,073 an ounce. Copper flat at $2.08 a pound. Light sweet crude up 53 cents, trading at $47.30 a barrel. Bonds, 10-year note down 5 ticks, 132.01. 30-year bond off 22 ticks, 171.18. Both the notes and the bonds, folks. Now, they're down slightly. The volume is a monster, though. So the volume is saying that these are going to go after a potential B point of an ABC structure on the way down. You get Janet Yellen 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Guess what? Looks to me like those babies are going down there, and we'll see what she has to say. King dollar down 27 ticks, trading at 94.72. The euro is trading at $1.12, and the yen is at 100.57. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, so here we go. You get a sideways movement. You're down 15 cents. You're at 217.70. And guess what, folks? You get another not expansion of volume, but we hit a high on Tuesday with 53 million. Yesterday you come down with 71. Today we're down with 65. This is saying it wants to go into the 216 to 214 area. So that is saying that tomorrow we're going to have, to me, we're going to have a down day. And if you get an expansion of volume on a Friday in the summer, guess what? There'll be follow through on that because that is really tough to do. NDX 100, the 3 Qs, they were laying into the NDX 100 out here, folks. Didn't move a lot, but guess what? Monster volume. We had established a high on Tuesday, $118, 11.9 million shares. You come off that high yesterday with 17 million. We did 23 million today. They're laying right into this thing. What does that set up? That sets up a 114 to 115 inside the 3 Qs. Now, what I expect you're actually probably going to see out here is that Janet Yellen speaks at 10 o'clock. Our markets, the Dow, NASDAQ, small caps, S&Ps, open for equities at 9:30. That being said, if this speech gets released before 9:30, which it very well could, it could get released an hour ahead of time. We'll see when it gets released. What would happen, I suspect, is that they read the speech, market reads the speech, they don't like it, futures go down big. If that's what you have, the Qs in particular can jump the creek. See, there's a creek that's set up, and it's set up at $116.13. And what jump the creek means, folks, is that the futures either had gone down or gone up. What happens, however, to establish a creek, you have to have like a sideways move for quite a bit of time, and that's what we've had inside the Qs right now. The Qs have been going sideways since the since August 15th. Now, the SPY is more intense. The SPY has been sideways going all the way back to July 15th. And I expect the same thing would happen in the SPY, by the way. The SPY could open at 214, and right now you're at 217. Gold contract, what do we have with gold? Gold contract is trading at 1325. You did 144,000 contracts. For how the mining's moved, meaning dramatically lower, gold really hasn't got killed. It just hasn't. I do expect this. We're going to be down in the 1288 area. We'll see how we get down there. Bottom line, your first swing point that you have to make it by is the 1318 area. And when you do take a look at the metals in particular, if I put this on a longer term chart, you know, what you're going to see is that, bottom line, this is a one-way move from the bottom. We went from 1,046 up to 1,377. My take is that you got a normal retracement in a move that wants to go higher. You know, you're talking almost a 40% move, 35% move topside. You get a pullback, you pull back 50%, and what does that set up? Sets up the next leg. Because when we do look at the perception of Janet Yellen and the crowd out here, I suspect that, yes, they want to go up in December, but once they really let the market know they want to go up in December, the market's going to freak. The market wants to go south. As the market goes south, guess what? Bottom line, something will come up and say, okay, we wanted to go up, but we're not going to go up. King dollar. What do we have with King dollar? King dollar is building cause for higher price. Right now, you have King dollar down 27 ticks. Volume is anemic on King dollar. You're down on this 7,700 contracts. What King dollar had done is that it tested the June 24th Brexit breakout area in the dollar. That's where the dollar went from a price point of 93.73 up to 96.70. We did 66,000 contracts at that level when we went topside. We pulled back, and we pulled back with 22,000. So you had the test, you had the lighter volume. Now what it does need is that, yes, it does need an additional sign of strength out there. Oil, what do we take a look at the oil market. What we have with oil is this. Oil from top to bottom, we take a look at this. Oil was trading on the 3rd of August at 40 bucks, goes all the way top side to 49.36, gives it up. What you have out here today is that let's see, so we got a rejection of lower price out here with lighter volume. So oil wants to get into this, it stopped right where it should stop. That's sick. So 47.33, folks, that's wild. That's how we came down on the 22nd. And that is where we went from 49.08 to 47.33. This is actually, well, if it was a penny below, it would be a rejection. I suspect that the oil contract also wants to pull back, $2 to $3. You stay right there, folks. We get our man, Mr. Chris Gaffney, coming up next, the president of Everbank World Markets, and we're going to be talking about the new Market Safe Focus Commodity CD that Everbank's coming out with. And, of course, if you've never heard one of these Everbank commodity CDs, the bottom line, folks, is you cannot lose your principal. It's a beautiful thing. Chris and I are coming right back, folks.
If you're an active trader looking for that